basically, I'm getting a Corgi in May. This is huge news. Oh my god. Remember that? Yeah, let's talk about it. I have Stitch here for support. But let's get into it. Hello, one and all. Hi, I'm Jose, and welcome to my channel. In that first clip that I just showed you, if you haven't already seen that video, go watch it, just for shits and giggles. But what we're gonna be talking about today is the Corgi and the lack thereof. So story time. I think it was literally like this time last year where Rudy had sent me a website, right, about corgis and that they sold corgis and all that, and I was like, that's cool, but I don't think I can afford that. And he was like, but look, they're cheap. I look and they're like $600. I'm like, whoa! If you guys don't know, corgis are pretty expensive, especially because corgis are not normally found at shelters or very select shelters. They do have corgi shelters, actually. They come to Corgi Beach Day all the time, but they are very selective, and there's no guarantee of like getting a puppy. So the only way to really go about getting a corgi, if you want it in like a baby form, is by going through a breeder. And with breeders, especially, well, with corgis and obviously other breeds, they're expensive because they're being bred to, you know, be what they are. This was a breeder, and breeders will usually charge around like $1,000 to $2,000 for a dog, like a puppy. So when I saw that it was like 600 bucks for a puppy, I was like, that's awesome, I can save for that. So I like kicked it into high gear. I started saving money. Rudy started saving a little bit of money, and we were like, we're getting a dog. And at that point, I remember posting on Instagram and all that other stuff, like, hey, I made a puppy registry. I made a whole fucking puppy registry on Amazon for this dog. I bought a bunch of stuff on Chewy. I created an account and everything. I was ready for this dog. I saw videos of it. I saw pictures. I was like, this is my dog. This is so great. I'm getting a dog. And then it was the day of the actual like delivery date, basically, when the dog was supposed to be shipped over. And they were like, okay, here's the information and everything. Now we're gonna give it to the people that are transferring the dog over, so you can be in contact with them. So I was like, okay, dope, cool. I had already paid for this dog. The movers were like, yeah, it's supposed to be a really bad weather on this flight, so we're gonna need to get him in like a special crate. And I'm like, okay, how much is the crate? They're like $600, and I'm like, I cannot afford that. And they were like, oh, but it'll be refunded once the dog is delivered. It'll be fine. Like, you will get your money back, guaranteed. You just need to send it over so that we can buy it now, so that we can get your dog on the plane. I'm like, what the fuck? At this point, that day, I had stayed up for like a full 24 hours because I was so fucking excited to get this dog. I was like, I'm finally getting a corgi. Oh my god, my life, my dreams. So I was like stressed, so stressed, because I didn't have that money, and Rudy was like, well, let's just pay it. If they say it's refundable, like they'll give it back to us, then just do it. So I was like, okay, where do I send the money to? And they were like, send it to like these 3 accounts. And Rudy was like, hold up, wait. He goes in and digs a little bit and checks on the website again and finds that there are reviews and stuff on this website, not on it, but about this website and this service, saying that they are scammers. And at that moment, I completely lost my shit. I was like on the floor in the bathroom crying. I was so upset. It was a really sad day, and I had also lost $600. So friggin' sucked, and I didn't get my dog. So what ended up happening was I called the police in both freaking states, and guess what they did? Nothing. I reported them to the Better Business Bureau, did a bunch of stuff. I reported them to Cash App, to Zelle. I reported them everywhere, and of course they weren't able to refund me my fucking money because they blocked me, and the Zelle and Cash App didn't want to do anything about it. I would have to take legal actions, and I did threaten them with that, to take them to court, but they stopped replying to my messages and stuff. It was just bad, and I didn't have the time to go to a courthouse in the middle of a pandemic to fight for $600, knowing damn well that these people probably weren't even in California. Like, I could have won the case, blah blah blah. Missed opportunity, honestly. But and I didn't talk about it for the longest time because I thought I was like really stupid for falling for it in the first place, that I should have been smarter and I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up so quickly. I really should have done my research. So it's been like a whole ass year, and I haven't looked at like the possibility of getting a dog. I mean, I can't right now because dogs are expensive, guys. Having a cat is, I'm devoting more time to my cat, but also I have a wedding to plan. I am planning it actively. I have a car. I have a full-time job now. I like have no life anymore. So adding a dog to that, an animal that constantly needs some form of like exercise or needs to go outside or needs attention and all that, I don't want to subject an animal to that if I can't provide that. It's like having a baby. You wouldn't want to have one if you're not ready for one, right? I wanted to say that and talk about it because I realized after getting back from my hiatus on YouTube that I never talked about it or even mentioned it on Instagram or anything. Like, I've kept it a secret because I felt embarrassed for being scammed. Happens to the best of us, I guess. No, that's stupid. So that's my sad story. I think I still have the registry up for him because I assumed that one day I'm gonna get a dog, but it's gonna take me a while to actually go to a breeder and be like, I want a dog. I need guarantee that it's gonna be here and blah blah. Like, I need to go see it in person and all that. But anyways, no more sad time. I will be uploading another video next week because yay. If you enjoyed this sad tale of a girl who did not get a dog, give that a thumbs up. If you would like to I don't even know what to say anymore. If you'd like to share this video because you feel like someone needs to hear a sad story, go ahead and click that share button. That's so terrible. Feel free to share if someone wants to hear about a sad story about a girl who lost her dog. Not lost her dog. Wow. I make it sound like the dog died. The dog never existed. And I will be seeing you guys next week. Bye.